Hey everyone, this is Chris from Throttle and Iron. And I just want to say thank you guys for supporting us and subscribing and liking the content and watching the podcast. It's been a freaking pleasure doing this stuff. Today I'm going to try to do a couple things. I'm going to install a new headlight on the front of my new Pursuit. Okay. I'm also going to take the trash can off. The trash can. I gotta take the gas tank off. All right. I gotta take the seat off, and I gotta take these handlebars off. And look at these beautiful right here. I don't know if you can see them. We're getting close right there. BC Custom leather levers. On the other side, the same thing. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, I'm glad you guys are here, and I'll see what I can do to set this thing up, and maybe you can watch me do it. I ain't gonna promise you, I'm not very good at this stuff, so I don't got nobody to hold the camera, so it's gonna be a crazy ordeal for sure. Anyway, let me get started with this. To get this thing going, I gotta do a couple things. Inside this little pocket here, I think it's this right here, there's a screw. It could be on that side there. I gotta take this speaker molding off. There's a screw up here, and the same thing on the other side, and that speaker. And then underneath, there is a screw underneath there. I don't know if I can show you. Let me flip this screen back here. Let's see if I can show you. It's about right there, up in here. There's a screw where my finger is, right there. So, anyway, we'll take them screws off, and I'll be back. It'll be a quick overview of everything I've done so far. All right. So, as you can see, the seat's gone, the gas tank's gone. The seat's only 2 bolts, and then it's got a little mechanism in the back that holds the back of the seat down. You just gotta slide that up. Gas tank comes off. These lines right here, they're clipped underneath the tank. You just gotta, they're not really clipped, there's like a metal little U thing where they hold them, and it's easy to take off. This right here is like a little thing that's plugged into the very end of the tank. Easy to take off, and there's 2 bolts on one side and on the other side here that you take out, and that tank comes right off. The front of the tank rides on these things right here. Pretty easy. Just make sure you disconnect the top fuel lines for the tank. Make sure you get, there's like 4 places underneath that tank where these hoses are not strapped but hooked. Okay, so they're easy to take off with your hands. Just raise it up a little bit, and they just, you know, lift them up, and they're over the U clip, and you're good. J clip, whatever you want to say. As you can see, I got this bolt right here out. There's one behind this pocket right here that is out. I got that one that goes right here at the bottom. There's 3 in the front. Okay, there's one right here, and one right here. I don't know if you can see that. All right, so these are 3 bolts, and these are 6mm, if I'm not mistaken. Then there's one on this side, right there. Okay, and the whole front of the motorcycle comes off. All right. You will have to take this off. All right, and this thing, like, you just gotta pry at the top, and this little clip right here comes off, and it just comes off easily. These speaker grills have 4 points. You just gotta use your pry tool right here, and it'll pop right off. You gotta take the side panels off. They go right here. As you can see, it goes up here, goes like that, and goes back. There's a 1, 2, 3 pressure points for pins. Now what we have to do is we got to take the brake lever off, take the the buttons holder, I don't know what this thing's really, console, whatever it is, on both sides. I gotta take my quad lock off. All right, and one important thing is when you take this brake master cylinder off, you want to keep it upright as best as possible. So one of the things I want to do right now is I'm going to take these little straps off, get these cables loose on both sides, so when I take this off, it's easy to manipulate and put somewhere and tie it up. Then to get these handlebars off, as you can see, it's going to be tight. I'll probably come up from the bottom, but you got, I think it's a 19mm bolt right here, and there's one on the other side. When you take these off, these handlebars will raise, and next thing you know, you're good to go. Now, one thing about these Indians, if you get the halo light, all right, so this is the Indian light, okay? I wanted to show you guys. This is the Indian light. And a lot of people don't know this, but there's actually a halo right here, all right? And this is the halo light connection. And you can get a Y adapter that plugs into this, and you gotta find the wire that feeds the bonnet in the front. Okay, I'm sorry I got the fan on too because it's hot in this garage. All right, so this got a light, and it gets wired up, okay? And you gotta find out where that hooks. As you can see, it's right here, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug this, and I'm gonna put a wire adapter on here, and it's gonna feed that halo also. So when this war bonnet comes on, this halo comes on, which that's pretty much whenever you're running the bike. So that halo is a little bit more protection for people to see you. So it's a good thing to do that. Now I'll put in the description where to actually get that Y adapter. I don't know if I have it over here yet. I know I had one in my tools over here because I took it off my old bike, but I will find it. I'll make sure I'll show you guys what it looks like. The other thing is you got one little bolt. I'm sorry, I got some towels here and the garage is a mess. There's a little bolt right here, okay? These things right here, as you can see, are very sharp, all right? If you want to have no scratches on your gas tank, all right, you want to make sure you're really gentle with this. Maybe when you raise it up, put one of these towels on top of just put it in the hole and spread it out as much as you can, and then pry it off. That's probably the best way of doing it, but it will scratch your tank up. I don't know why Indian did that, but they did. All right, well, I think you're all caught up. Next thing we're gonna do is get these bars off and get all these controls off, and we're good to go. Look at them beautiful speakers right there. Power band audio, folks. All right, see you guys. I wanted to show you guys something here. All right, so we're on the throttle side of things. We got that part off. There's a screw here and a screw there. I don't know if you see that. There's a screw up here and there's a screw down here. That's on this bracket. This bracket right here. So you see the screws right there. And there's one up here in this hole right there. That's where those screws are. And now what we're gonna do is you have to take these things out of this plug right here, and you can't barely see it. It's very dark, but this one goes out here, and this is the one you have to pry out a little bit. There's like a little clip right there. You just get your little thing in there, done. And the other ones just wiggle a little bit and they come out. All right, just wanted to let you guys know how that worked. And here's the front part. Now we're gonna take this one out and this one out, and this thing should unhinge. There's a hinge right here. On the bottom, you just pry up and this unhinges. Make sure you don't damage that ribbon there, and we should be good to go. All right. Alrighty. Got some updates for you. I got the bars installed. Okay, pretty good. There's a little notch underneath here. I gotta get the wires still attached back here. These are the heated grips, and here's some heated grips right here. And then I'm gonna replace this. I mean, I know it's only got like 500 miles on it, but I got a K&N filter, and I don't want to be like, you know, have to take the gas tank off in the future. So I'm gonna replace that sucker. The brake cylinder's back on. It's pretty good position. I adjusted it. It looks like it's in good, right where it needs to be. But you got them beautiful BC custom levers right there. Beautiful. I haven't done anything to the front yet. Still working on that. Haven't changed the windshield. I think I gotta adjust the clutch up a little bit. Sorry about the mess back there, but my daughter's car is back there. And let's see here. So next I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this bad boy right here and get everything off of this thing so I can get this thing out. It should be a no-brainer to do right now. And as you can see, these things right here are fake. This is for the like stage 2, and then over here it has a spot here for the intake. So it's secondary airflow right there, and that's how it works there. So look at that. So anyway, here's the new bars. They look good. Thanks to KST for getting them here. I mean, I paid for them. Okay, I did get, I think, a discount of 10% because they didn't have them in stock on the July 4th. They didn't have, because I got the pre-wired ones. Because I put them on my old Challenger and they were a pain in the butt. I didn't want to do that again. But anyway, that's the update. Now, as you can see right back there, I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm trying to point at it. That's a top bolt for the handlebars. That's 18 foot-pounds. And the one on the bottom right there, it's 18 foot-pounds also. And then this is 60 foot-pounds. So it's pretty easy. A lot of people don't realize this, but there's a lock right here for locking your steering wheel so your bike don't get stolen. Pretty cool. Other than that, I guess I'll, you know, when I get a little bit closer to the end, I'll start recording again. I think what I'm going to do next is hook up the wires here, get this K&N filter in, which is pretty easy. Now, as you look at it, it's right here. And what you do is you got this tube of sealing grease right here, and you just put that around the edge right here, all the way around, and then you pop that sucker in like this way. So let's see, the flat back is laying this way, okay, and it just slides in there. It's a little snug, but that's the way it should be, okay. So maybe I'll film that. I haven't decided yet, but I'll tell you one thing. Oh my gosh, I would have been filming in here and doing this, you know, pretty much, but man, my garage is so hot. I need to get an air conditioner back here, or in this garage. It's just so hot. So I have to have the fan on or I wouldn't be out here. So, and the fan is huge and it makes a lot of noise. So that's the reason why I'm not really filming this. But if you have any questions or anything like that, just put them in the comments and I will answer them, okay? So I wish I could, I did film it a little bit better, but I'm telling you, man, it's just too hot. I'm always sweating already. I just turned the fan off for like 3 minutes. It's been like 95, 93, 94 the last couple days. Humidity out the wazoo. And I just can't, I mean, I don't want to put my equipment in danger too of overheating. But, and I got to do the slip-ons too. I got to get them put on. But anyway, that's it on a nutshell. I'll see you guys on the next section. All right, see ya. All right, guys, it is 11. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's 12 o'clock. And I've watched a couple podcasts. I watched Dr. Harley. Les was on the show. He did a good job. They were talking about surgeons and stuff like that, but I was busy working on this thing, but I was distracted because I was watching that podcast, you know? Anyway, as you can see, the seat's not on, but the The actual Indian gas tank is back on. The fairing is back on. So this is a major update. I wish I could tell you guys, show you how to do this, but it's just so time consuming. And man, I just had to turn the fan off because it is so freaking hot in there, in this garage. So hopefully you guys understand. But anyway, the fairing's back on there. I got the new headlight that I had from the old Challenger, the directional one. So you lean, all the lights on this side light up, and you lean on this side, all the lights line up this side. So it's pretty cool. Also, as you look at it, it has a halo. Most people don't realize it has a halo, but there's a splitter you can put back here, and I have a picture of it. I took a picture of it, and I will upload it when I edit this video. All right, so all that's left is I gotta put the exhaust on. I put the K&N air filter in. So the only thing I got is a seat, and we're good to go, folks. Good to go. I might, I think I'm gonna wait for the seat because I gotta put my exhaust on there. But I haven't decided that I'm gonna get the other mid-range baffles, because I have the zombies right now. Man, it is freaking loud. I'm telling you, it's loud. My wife goes deaf when I'm going down the road, so I might just spurge and get the baffles and do that later. But anyway, as you can see, the KST freaking handlebars, the Comanches, look freaking awesome. Everything's on there. Everything's tight. You know, I got the quad lock on there. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I got the bit larger mount coming tomorrow, so we can actually fit on that and be a little bit better shape. I didn't really like how that did. Anyway, I got the quad lock battery charger. It runs down there, goes down the cable, comes down here, goes into this. I got it hooked up into the battery right here, and then I got a switch that's on this side, and this looks like a clean install too. So you just turn this on and off. But it senses when the engine's running, so it automatically starts charging the battery. But man, look how clean that looks. I mean, you couldn't even tell unless you're really looking. All the wires are hidden. Looks good. But yeah, it's been a long adventure, man. But man, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be so happy. So I'll probably just go ahead and get the baffles and just call it a day. Just see what they sound like. All I can always put the zombies back in, but that's tab performance exhaust. But I'll probably wait and do that. Probably put the seat back on, take the seat off when I need to. But man, look at them Comanches, man. They're freaking beautiful, ain't they? And then look, you know what I'm saying? BC Customs right there, folks. You can go to our website and there's a contact form right there, and you can tell him what kind of bike you want, what you want. He'll get back with you, tell you guys what he needs. I mean, any information he needs. So anyway, that's it, folks. This is not the last update, but pretty close. The last one's we're gonna be cleaning this bitch. All right, see you guys in a few.